Hello, pocket knife community, knife lovers, knife enthusiasts, interested viewers. Over here. Excuse me. If you look up Crucible, um, above and beyond the knife community, what we're concerned with, the pocket knife community, if you just look up their company, Crucible Industries, they produce high-speed steels for automotive, obviously cutlery where we're in, aerospace, and machine tools. So you're talking about a company that's been around for the better part of 100 years. This is not the first. There's been many mergers. A very complex company, not a fly-by-night company at all. There's been a lot of mergers with other companies and the acquisition of other companies. Crucible, they've gone out of business before. They filed for bankruptcy before. They've gone down before. We wouldn't be talking about Crucible if we weren't into knives. That's the area where we're most concerned with Crucible. Most knives on the market today that we see probably have some steel by Crucible. Three major companies in the knife industry would be Carpenters, the second would be Bola, and the third would be Crucible. And they're identified by the initials CPM on the knives that you see, Crucible Particle Metallurgy. When I first heard that Crucible might be going out of business or folding, the first thing I thought was, okay, that's pretty crazy, because, and I'm just thinking knives, right? I'm not thinking about any dynamic about Crucible. I don't know a lot about their company, the details. I mean, who's going to know the internal details of why they're going out of business now? But when you look at the knives and you look at the particular steel that Crucible puts out for knives today, the first thing I said to myself was that it can't be. Like, pocket knives are more popular today than they've ever been. They're more expensive today than they've ever been. You probably have more people out there willing to pay more money for knives today than ever in history. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, you know, if it wouldn't be commonplace to pay $200 or $300 for a knife. I mean, a lot of people out there were probably like, you know, $15 gas station knife, and that's it. Today, it's not uncommon at all. I mean, people want quality knives. And the main reason why the knife industry has taken off is because of the steel. The steels today are absolutely incredible. When you talk about Crucible, CPM, right? When you talk about CPM, just off the top of my head, there's all the rec steels, S30V, S35 VN, S45 VN, S90V, S60V, S110V, 10V, 15V, 20CV, let me think, 3V, 4V, Crewwear M4 Maximate, CPM D2, CPM 150. I mean, there are so many steels put out by Crucible. So this video was just sort of like, I don't know. I can't believe it, right? I do understand it. In the business world, especially today, people start businesses just as startups and then they sell them. Being a successful business person, you have multiple businesses, and a lot of businesses go out of business, and a lot of business people fail. I mean, if you talk to the most successful business people in the world, they'll have 20 businesses and 8 of them have failed. But that's still considered successful because you're diversifying. Crucible is not one of those types of businesses. I mean, you're talking about the steel industry. You're not going to have a lot of diversity in the steel industry. there's not going to be a lot of companies out there putting out steel in America. Not, compared to other businesses like a tech company or something like that. There's going to be very few. So it would impact. Obviously, it would impact the knife community. But I do have good news. And the good news, I would say, would be that I mean, listen, this is purely speculation. This is what I'm guessing. I highly doubt that Crucible won't exist after, what is it supposed to be, like within the next month or so, whatever, they file for bankruptcy and maybe for sale. Someone's going to buy them. Someone's going to continue these blade steels and the other steels that they put out. Someone's going to acquire Crucible. I find it hard to believe. If it was so crazy that they shut down, that would be a really big. I mean, listen, it would take a while because I'm sure there's a lot of stock out there, but it would be a really big burden on carpenters and Bola to fill those gaps. Even though I think those companies could. You have the metallurgy. You have the chemistry that for every blade steel you can. They know exactly what MagnaCut is. They know exactly what S110V is. You can make it. So I don't know. I'm not scared. I don't think if you're out there, if you're a big knife fan and you love a particular CPM steel, could there be some interruptions? Of course, right? But this is a blow no matter what to the knife community. Come on, guys. Get your act together, Crucible, right? Right? You would think that like they would have to be doing amazing right now with the demand for knives, right? So we know that it's more to it than that. And we know life is more complex than that. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Because I know it kind of impacts us all in the knife community. All right, guys, have a good day.